हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप सब? आई होप यू हैव प्रिपेयर्ड वेल बिकॉज द एग्ज़ाम इज़ ऑलमोस्ट देयर, इट्स ऑलमोस्ट ऑन योर हेड। सो आज का जो वीडियो है इसमें हम ब्रिटिश नॉवल MEG 3 जो है इग्नू का, वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट दैट। सो फर्स्ट थिंग आई वांट टू मेक क्लियर इस वीडियो में आपको नया कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गिव। बस हम एक काइंड ऑफ रिविजन करेंगे, जो एक क्विक ग्लांस होता है। इसके अलावा जो जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ें हैं हर नॉवल को लेके आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट सो दैट यू कैन प्रिपेयर फॉर योर एग्जामिनेशन. So I'm not going to go into the details of everything. I'm assuming that by now you have already studied, you know what the novel is about, what the characters are like, and what kind of questions can be expected. अगर आपको questions के बारे में और information चाहिए, so you can check out my video. I will put it here on the top. You can click on the link, so you will know what questions are being asked from each and every novel. Like each and every block, आपको पता चल जाएगा कि कौन सा question वहाँ से पूछा जा रहा है. So given that you have already prepared and this is almost like a revision, and you know that last time condensed notes जो होते हैं, all that, this is going to be in this video. So I'm going to start with block 1. We will cover each and every block. So our first block is Henry Fielding's Tom Jones. Tom Jones was written in 1749. So I'm going to discuss the main characters because whatever question comes, you need to be able to write about the characters, because जो भी कुछ story हो रहा है, whatever you're going to write, उसमें कैरेक्टर्स के नाम वगैरह आपको देने ही पड़ेंगे. आप ये तो नहीं बोल सकते ना कि प्रोटैगनिस्ट एंड प्रोटैगनिस्ट सिस्टर एंड प्रोटैगनिस्ट मदर एंड फादर. नो, you have to know the names. So I'm going to discuss the main characters. So of course the first main character, the protagonist of the novel, was Tom Jones. He was the foundling. The other characters which were around him were Mr. Squire Allworthy, the one who adopted him. Then his sister Bridget, who was the real mother of Tom Jones. जो biological mother थी Tom Jones की, वो Bridget थी. And then Deborah, उनकी housemate, she helped Bridget to get rid of the child and then bring him back again. उसके बाद थे डॉक्टर बिलफिल एंड कैप्टन बिलफिल. उन लोगों को टॉम ज़्यादा पसंद नहीं था. उसके बाद में जो है ब्लैक जॉर्ज, जो कि सर्वेंट थे, और उनकी बेटी थी मॉली, जिसने कि फेक प्रेगनेंसी, प्रेग्नेंट तो वो सच में थी बट शी फेक कि ये टॉम का बच्चा है. देन स्क्वायर वेस्टन, जो इनके नेबर थे टॉम के, एंड सोफिया, जो कि सोफिया और टॉम एक दूसरे को सच में प्यार करते थे. दे वांटेड टू गेट मैरिड. उसके बाद में है स्क्वायर एंड ट्वैकनम. ये दो ट्यूटर्स थे जो टॉम से बहुत ज़्यादा नफरत करते थे एंड दे लव्ड बिलफिल. सो दीज आर द मेन कैरेक्टर्स फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द नॉवल. उसके बाद में वंस टॉम हैज़ बीन किक्ड आउट ऑफ द हाउस एंड ही हैज़ टू गो आउट, ही मीट्स अदर पीपल. तो जो कैरेक्टर्स हमें वहाँ मिलते हैं वो है बेंजामिन, हु इज़ अ सर्जन, टीचर और बार्बर, लाइक ऑल दिस. पार्ट्रिज, जो कि उसके सजेस्टेड फादर हैं बट ही इज़ ऑल्सो ही बिकम्स हिज फ्रेंड. देन मिसेस वॉटर्स, जिनको कि टॉम बचाता है रॉप होने से. देन वी हैव मिस्टर फिट्स पैट्रिक, हु इज़ Mrs. Waters' husband, and then by mistakenly he gets killed by Tom. Then we have Mrs. Miller, जिनके वहाँ पे Tom काफ़ी वक्त तक रहता है और उनकी बेटियों के साथ रहता है. We also have Nightingale, who is the tenant with Mrs. Miller, and Lady Bellaston. She is a relative to Sophia and she started liking Tom, but और इसीलिए उन्होंने जो है काफ़ी झगड़ा वगड़ा करके Tom को अपनी तरफ करने की कोशिश की थी. इसके अलावा द अदर इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग विच वी हैव टू नोट डाउन इज टॉम हैड रिलेशनशिप विद दीज 5 लेडीज. सो फर्स्ट वन इज मॉली, ही हैड अ फ्लिंग विद हर. देन सोफिया, ही लव्ड हर. मिसेस वॉटर्स, जो कि उनकी सजेस्टेड मदर थी, जो उनको बाद में पता चला. नैन्सी, जो कि मिसेस मिलर्स के यहाँ उसको मिली थी. एंड लेडी बेलास्टन, इन सब के साथ उनके रिलेशनशिप थे. Then the main points which the novel covers is that it's a comic novel. It's a Bildungsroman and picaresque, which is like episodic style adventures. थ्रू आउट द नॉवल जो है आपको ऐसे एपिसोड के इसमें आपको एडवेंचर देखने मिलेंगे. द हीरो इज़ डिसऑनेस्ट बट ही इज़ अपीलिंग, बिकॉज थ्रू आउट द नॉवल वी कैन सी दैट ही इज़ नॉट द टिपिकल हीरो जो हमें बॉलीवुड में देखने के लिए मिलता है. या फिर हम एक होता है कि हीरो की इमेज वी पुट लाइक कि बहुत सही इंसान होगा जो सही गलत के बारे में जानता है. एंड ऑल दिस, ही इज़ डिसऑनेस्ट, लाइक टॉम इज़ डूइंग ऑल द शिट इन द वर्ल्ड, बट ही इज़ अपीलिंग. देन द नॉवल इज़ इमेजिनेटिव इन रियलिस्टिक फॉर्म. And this novel actually was a bestseller for first 4 edition in the first year. The novel is totally divided in 18 different books, और वो जो books है वो chunks में बाहर आती गई time to time. This novel was actually dedicated to George Lytton by the author. So I hope आपको ये सब समझ में आया होगा. If you want to know the questions which have been asked from this block, मैंने एक video separately बनाया हुआ है. जिसमें हमने सारे ब्लॉक वाइज क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस किए हुए हैं। आप उसकी लिंक क्लिक कीजिए, उसकी लिंक पे क्लिक कीजिए तो आपको सारे क्वेश्चंस वहाँ से मिल जाएंगे। एंड एज़ यूजुअल मैंने जो है सभी ये जो नोट्स जो भी मैं रीड कर रही हूँ, दिस इज़ ऑल देयर इन नोट्स फॉर्म, मेरे आपको ब्लॉग पे मिल जाएंगे। जस्ट क्लिक ऑन द लिंक एंड यू कैन गो टू द blog. Our next novel is Pride and Prejudice. This was written by Jane Austen in 1813. तो इस नॉवल में जो हमारे शुरू के जो मेन कैरेक्टर्स है, इट इज़ मिस्टर एंड मिसेस बेनेट. दिस इज़ द कपल हु हैज़ 5 daughters and the story revolves around like 2 main daughters and then also we have side characters. So the 5 daughters, the first daughter, the eldest one is Jane. She is the pretty one. Then second daughter is Elizabeth. She is the more intellectual one. Then we have Mary, Kitty and Lydia. These are the 3 daughters. So moving on, we have Charles Bingley. He is one of the main suitors for Jane. They fall in love and then थोड़ा बहुत ड्रामा होता है, typical ड्रामा जो होना ही पड़ेगा. Then we have Darcy. He ends up getting married to Elizabeth. Then we have Mr. Collins, who is actually a far relative, a cousin to these girls, but he wants to marry जेन. एंड देन जब पता चलता है कि जेन ऑलरेडी एंगेज हो चुकी है तो वो बोलता है ओके आई विल मैरी एलिजाबेथ, बट एलिजाबेथ डजंट लाइक हिम सो शी रिफ्यूजेस. तो फाइनली जो है कॉलिन जो है एलिजाबेथ के फ्रेंड शार्लेट से शादी कर लेते हैं. देन वी हैव विकम जो कि लीडिया से शादी करते हैं एंड ही इज़ अ कॉन, यू कैन से ही इज़ अ कॉन, एंड देन ही मैरीज लीडिया. And then we have Lady Catherine the Burgh. She is the patron of Mr. Collins और वो Mr. Darcy की aunt भी हैं. Then we have Georgina Darcy जो कि Darcy की sister है, and Mrs. and Mr. Gardner जो कि है Mrs. Bennet के भाई और उनकी wife. वो बहुत help करते हैं later Jane और Elizabeth की. Okay, so ये सारे these are all our main characters. Then the things which you have to note about the novel is like the questions which you can get in the exam is like explain the title of the novel, because जो title है वो है Pride and Prejudice. So कह सकते हैं कि एक जो character है which is Pride and the other character is Prejudice. So you have to explain the title of the novel. Then it also revolves around the theme of love and marriage. Also उस time पे शादी को किस तरीके से देखा जाया करता था, because marriage was not used to be done for love but it used to be done for social security and financial security for the women. And then also position of women in the society and also the status of inheritance, because as we can see कि जो कॉलिन्स है वो इनकी बेटी से शादी इसलिए करना चाहता था because he knows कि इनकी 5 लड़कियां ही हैं, तो मिस्टर बेनेट की डेथ के बाद जो घर है वो उसका हो जाएगा. सो ही इज सेइंग कि आई एम एक्चुअली डूइंग यू अ फेवर बाय मैरिंग वन ऑफ योर डॉटर्स, ताकि आपको बाद में परेशानी ना हो. सो दिस शोज़ कि इनहेरिटेंस उस वक्त में कितना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड था. अगर लड़की है तो उसे कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. देन ऑफ कोर्स इट्स अबाउट जेंडर और कैसे जो 2 जेंडर्स हैं उनको इक्वली ट्रीट नहीं किया जाता है. Apart from this, the narrative technique is sentimental and comic along with wit and irony जो है narrator ने यहाँ use की है. Then moving on to our block 3, which is Wuthering Heights. It was written by Emily Bronte in 1847. ये जो नॉवल है इसकी सेटिंग जो है इट इज़ इन 1801 इंग्लैंड एंड द नॉवल गोज इन फ्लैशबैक. सो लॉकवुड जो है ही इज़ अ टेनेंट, ही वांट्स टू रेंट द हाउस एंड दैट्स व्हाई ही केम टू हीथक्लिफ्स हाउस. वहाँ पे ही मीट्स कैथरीन एंड नेली डीन और ये इसको सर्वेंट्स वगैरह सब मिलते हैं एंड ही लाइक मीट्स एवरीवन एंड देन स्लोली ही गोज बैक इन द फ्लैशबैक एंड ही गेट्स टू नो कि अच्छा ऐसा हुआ था वैसा हुआ था. ऑल दीज थिंग्स स्लोली ही अनकवर्स. So all the characters which we are going to have in this book is, as I have said, Lockwood, then Heathcliff, Catherine and Nellie Dean. So I'm going to bring you the characters in the flashback because ऐसे याद करने में हमें भी प्रॉब्लम होगा. तो सबसे पहले जो है मिस्टर एंड मिसेस अर्न शॉ है. उनका जो खुद का एक बेटा है वो है हिंडली एंड दे हैव अ डॉटर विच इज़ कैथरीन. देन मिस्टर अर्न शॉ जो है वो हीथक्लिफ को अडॉप्ट करके एक तरीके से उठा के सड़क से ले आते हैं. सो दिस इज़ द अडॉप्टेड सन. देन वी हैव अनादर हाउस. उसी पहाड़ी पे उसी क्लिफ पे वी हैव अनदर हाउस. उनके 2 बच्चे हैं. फर्स्ट द सन इज़ एडगर एंड दे हैव अनदर डॉटर इसाबेल. अब फाइनली जो है इधर उधर इसको लाइक कैथरीन एंड हीथक्लिफ दे लव ईच अदर बट कैथरीन मैरीज एडगर बिकॉज उसका सोशल स्टेटस नीचे हो जाएगा इफ़ शी विल मैरी हीथक्लिफ. सो बिकॉज कैथरीन मैरीज एडगर, so Heathcliff gets really angry and then he marries Isabel ताकि वो बदला ले सके. दिस इज़ लाइक अ रिवेंज स्टोरी. सो ही वॉन्ट्स टू टेक रिवेंज. तो वो उसके हस्बैंड की बहन से शादी कर लेता है. सो दैट फर्स्ट वाला जो जनरेशन है ख़त्म हो गया, मिस्टर अर्नशॉ वाला. उसके बाद में अभी जो सेकंड जनरेशन है दे ऑल्सो गेट मैरिड. सो कैथरीन की बेटी है कैथी. हिंडली शादी करता है, ही हैज़ अ सन हेयरटन, एंड हीथ क्लिफ एंड इसाबेल ऑल्सो हैज़ अ सन विच इज़ लिंटन. सो देन द स्टोरी मूव्स ऑन टू दिस थर्ड जनरेशन. एंड देन आगे क्या होता है, वी नो ऑल दैट. सो दीज आर ऑल द मेन कैरेक्टर्स. The important points about this novel is that the writing style of this novel is very complicated. You have stories inside stories like a Chinese whisper box. So आप एक कुछ खोलते हो उसके अंदर से और कहानियाँ निकलती है. Then more stories they keep coming up. Apart from this, we have multiple narration from a lot of people. We have from Lockwood, we have from the servants, then suddenly Lockwood reads a diary, and then we have a third person narrator and all this. Like, we have a lot of narration, so sometimes it gets a little bit confusing and overwhelming. Then if we talk about the hero, which is Heathcliff, he's not really a hero because he's doing all the weird stuff in the world. He wants to take revenge. All the decisions he's making is because he wants to take revenge. Again, he's super angry. So these kind of heroes are called Byronic hero because लॉर्ड बायरन जो थे उन्होंने इस टाइप के हीरोज़ को जन्म दिया था. सो दे आर नॉट रियली अ हीरो इन द ट्रेडिशनल सेंस, बट दीज काइंड ऑफ हीरोज़ आर बीइंग लव्ड बाय द पीपल. सो दिस हीथक्लिफ इज़ अ बायरनिक हीरो. इसके ऊपर भी क्वेश्चंस वी हैव सीन दैट प्रीवियसली एग्जाम में आ चुके हैं. एंड देन अनदर वन इज़ द मैरिज इन विक्टोरियन सोसाइटी. बिकॉज वी कैन सी कि वहाँ जो शादियाँ हो रही थी, अगेन दैट वॉज नॉट फॉर लव बट फॉर द सोशल स्टेटस एंड लेन देन के हिसाब से, इक्वालिटी के हिसाब से they were getting married. So again, you can get a question that, marriage in Victorian society, how was it based on this novel? You have to explain. Then moving on, we have Block 4, which is Great Expectations. This was written by Charles Dickens. In 1860 to 1862, this was written. This is also a very good novel. It's almost like a fairy tale, but a fairy tale gone wrong. So we have a lot of characters in this one as well. So our protagonist is Pip, the small guy Pip. He lives with his brother-in-law and his sister. So his sister doesn't like him much and she beats him and she's always pissed at him. While his brother-in-law, Mr. Joe, he's very good. He's very good friends with him and they are living their life. And then we have Miss Havisham. This is this crazy rich lady. She has a lot of money but she's mentally unstable. Then Miss Havisham has adopted a daughter. उसको एस्टेला नाम दिया गया है. शी हैज़ अडॉप्टेड हर एंड मिस हैविशाम जानबूझ क्योंकि उन्हें किसी ने धोखा दिया हुआ था, तो इसीलिए शी इज़ रेजिंग एस्टेला टू बी अ ब्यूटीफुल वुमन जो कि किसी और लड़कों का जाकर दिल तोड़े बिकॉज हर हार्ट वॉज बीइंग ब्रोकन बाय समवन एल्स. तो अब उन्हें रिवेंज लेना है. आई फील लाइक ऑल दीज नॉवेल्स आर बिहाइंड रिवेंज, आई स्वेयर. सो उनको बदला लेना है. दैट्स व्हाई शी इज़ रेजिंग एस्टेला टू बी अ स्टोन कोल्ड वुमन, स्टोन कोल्ड हार्टेड वुमन. So as we know that Pip जो है वो जंगल में जाता है and then he sees Abel Magwitch who is an escaped prisoner. So this prisoner forces him to bring him food and something, a filer to get rid of his handcuffs. So Pip जो है वो उसको all these things he brings. तो उसके बाद क्या होता है कि Abel Magwitch he runs and then he decides to help Pip. So then we have another character which is Biddy, who's Pip's friend. Biddy likes Pip, but I think Pip doesn't like her in that way. He only likes her as a friend. Then later we have Pumblechook, he's Pip's uncle. Then we have Orlick, who's Joe's apprentice, who is learning, he's helping Joe with his work. So after Abel Magwitch decides that he wants to help Pip and he wants Pip to become a gentleman, we have more characters who come and help Pip. So the character is Mr. Jaggers, who is the lawyer. Then we have Wimmick, who is Jaggers' assistant, and Molly, who is working as a maid at Jaggers' house. And Molly is also the lady who is the real mother, the biological mother of Estella. Then we have Mr. Pocket and Mrs. Pocket, जिनकी यहाँ पे कि Pip रहता है during his stay in London. And Mr. Pocket has a son, Herbert. So Pip and Herbert, they become very good friends and they study together and they even plan to have their business together and everything. Later, Herbert marries Clara. And also we have Drummle, because as we know that Pip is madly in love with Estella, but Estella has been raised in a way that she cannot fall in love with the right person. So she marries Drummle. और Drummle का एक दोस्त है Startop. These two, both of them, ये लोग बहुत dumb और जो दुष्ट टाइप के लोग नहीं होते, these both are the characters like this. Apart from this, we have Compeyson, who is the partner of Magwitch, and he also cheated on Miss Havisham. He's the one who cheated on Miss Havisham, and then later he tips to the police to catch Magwitch. So these are all the characters in the book. I hope this is like a quick revision, so you will be able to remember कि हाँ इसने ऐसा किया था, इसने ऐसा किया था. I know all these characters, so this will boost your confidence. So this novel is a Bildungsroman, which means that you get to see one person's growth throughout. So जब हम Pip से मिलते हैं, when we are introduced, Pip is just a small child, and then we slowly see him growing. He becomes a gentleman, he learns, he gets to meet new people, he moves on, then he tries to find a job, he does business, like his emotional, mental, all kind of growth we get to see along with the novel. That's why it's a Bildungsroman. Then the situations are organized not with intentions of affirming the hero's growth, but of testing it. So you understand what I'm trying to say? कि जो situations उसको दी गई है, जो भी पिप के साथ में होता है, because he has been fed in a way, उसे लगता है कि जो मिस हैविशाम है वो उसकी पढ़ाई को आगे बढ़ा रही है, but actually it's not like this. So the intentions of the novel are not in an affirming sense, but जो intentions है वो उस hero को test कर रहे हैं. Then of course, as I've said, this is like a fairy tale, but a fairy tale gone wrong, because कोई गरीब बच्चा है, he is yearning for something कि मैं ये करना चाहता हूँ, and finally he gets to do it. So ऐसा सिर्फ fairy tale में होता है ना, जैसे Cinderella and all, but at the end सब सच्चाई सामने आती है. So this is not a fairy tale in a traditional sense, but so ये questions भी आ सकते हैं आपको exam में. So we move forward to our block 5, which is George Eliot's Middlemarch. So this is one complicated novel, and this is almost 900 pages. So as we have discussed before कि आपको हर novel पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Like if there are 9 blocks, you don't need to complete all 9 blocks. You can choose like 7 or 8. So actually I suggested that if you cannot, like if you have to choose and then you cannot read everything, then you can leave this one. That's up to you. Of course you can read, like you can watch that video and then you can decide which novels you want to choose. But I am thinking by now you have already decided, and if you have decided to study this one, then of course you know all the characters and everything. So I'm going to discuss this one now. Our writer is George Eliot. So naam sunke you will think no that this is a boy, this is a man, but actually George Eliot is a pseudonym. Her real name was Mary Ann Evans. She lived from 1818 to 1880. So because उस वक्त में female writers and authors को उतना seriously नहीं लिया जाता था, and even उनकी writing people used to criticize a lot. That's why Miss Mary Ann, she decided that she will use a pseudonym or a pen name as writers use. She went with George Eliot. The complete name of this novel, Middlemarch, is Middlemarch, A Study of Provincial Life. This was printed in installments from 1871 to 1872. This was written from 1869 to 1871. The setting of this novel is in a fictional town of Middlemarch from 1829 to 32. And the point of view of this novel is third person. Like कोई तीसरा इंसान है जो इन सब के ऊपर आँख रख के आपको story सुना रहा है. So there is story 1, where there is Dorothea, who is a 19-year-old orphan, and there is Celia, who is Dorothea's sister, and Mr. Brooke, he is Dorothea's uncle. So this orphan woman, she is very kind-hearted, she is very nice, she wants to help other people. Then she gets a proposal by Sir James Chatham, who proposes, but then Dorothea refuses. She doesn't want to marry him. So this James, he gets married to Dorothea's sister Celia. Then finally we meet Mr. Edward Casaubon, who is a 45 years old man who is working in research field. So because Dorothea feels that maybe I can, work with him, he will let me work with him, so I will get to learn and I can help people. So she decides to marry Edward. But later she realizes that Edward did not need a wife, he only needed an assistant, and he will never let her work with him. So she kind of gets disheartened. And then we get another character who's introduced. This is Ladislaw. He is Edward's brother. So because he is very good with Dorothea, they click and they are very good with each other. They enjoy each other's company. So this Edward, he doesn't like कि ये लोग दूसरे के साथ में खुश क्यों हैं. So he puts in his will that if Dorothea marries Ladislaw, then she will not get even a single penny from his will. But in the end, Dorothea is like, it's okay, I don't care, because now she loves Ladislaw. So after Edward's death, they decide to get married. They don't have money, but they are happy. So this is the story 1. Then we have another story 2. So this is a story, there are 2 kids of the town mayor. The first kid is the daughter, which is Rosamund, and then he has a son, which is Fred. So Rosamund is a selfish woman and she needs money and fame and everything. She marries a doctor, Mr. Lidget. So this doctor is very nice, very kind-hearted, and he's very good. He wants to help people, but he's not from this town Middlemarch. He came from somewhere outside, some another city. So this woman, she thought that okay, maybe he's a doctor, so of course he will be rich. So she decides to get married to Lidget for the money and fame, but then it doesn't work out because he's not the same person, not the person she expected him to be. So इसीलिए their marriage doesn't work out. And then we have more characters like Dr. Tertius. He's also a doctor. He wants to bring reforms in Middlemarch. And then of course उनका जो दूसरा बेटा है Fred, he's a good for nothing failure. He doesn't do anything, he doesn't study, like he's really a failure. He's actually waiting for his uncle Featherstone to die. अगर उसके अंकल की डेथ हो जाएगी, so he's waiting that he will get some property from Mr. Featherstone. But in the end क्या होता है कि जो Mr. Featherstone है, when he's about to die, वो अपनी सारी प्रॉपर्टी अपने इलेजिटिमेट सन जोशुआ के नाम पे कर देते हैं. सो फ्रेड गेट्स नथिंग, लाइक एब्सोल्युटली नथिंग. सो देन ही डिसाइड्स टू गो बैक टू स्कूल and then he gets married to the love of his life. Her name is Mary. He gets married to her. So these are the characters, and apart from this we have two more characters in the same novel, which is Mr. Bulstrode Nicholas. He used to live in Middlemarch and then he left and then he came back to help the people. But वहाँ पे एक आदमी था, Mr. Raffles. He's a blackmailer. He knows some secret of Mr. Nicholas, so he keeps blackmailing him. So finally these, like, and then जो novel है ये लोग सब आपस में connected भी है. All this, the story is like mixed. So this is the, like, these are the two main stories of the novel. Then these are connected actually because एक दूसरे के रिश्ते में कुछ लगते हैं. This person knows the other person and the story unfolds like this. But these are the main characters of the novel. Then the things which you have to remember is life of Dorothea, then the career of Tertius Lidget, and the courtship of Mary Garth. How did, because जो फ्रेड है और मैरी है इनकी शादी में भी कुछ कुछ इश्यूज हो रहे थे. सो व्हाट वाज दैट? देन द डिस्ग्रेस ऑफ निकोलस बल्स्टोड. ऑफ कोर्स ही हैड सम डार्क सीक्रेट about that. Then criticism and admiration, feminism, and then also about the structure of the novel to complexity of issues. Because जो novel का structure है, it is very mixed up है, कहीं से भी कोई भी story शुरू हो रही है. So these are the questions which you can get in exams. इस novel की जो theme है, the theme is of failed intellectualism. Then of course marital compatibility, because जितने भी couples जिनकी यहाँ शादी हो रही है शुरू में at least, they were not happy with each other. And then बाकी जो couple था Fred और Mary, they were happy. And then also Dorothea जब दूसरी शादी करती then she was happy. So of course marriage compatibility. Then birth, rank and class, and politics, science, religion and egotism. These are all the things which have been covered in the novel. Moving on, we have Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, which was written from 1898 to 1899. इसमें जो themes जो cover की गई हैं, that is of racism, greed and imperialism, hypocrisy and indifference, and civilization and barbarism. This is one of the very good novels. Like, it's very different and I really enjoyed reading this one. It was a little bit complicated, but I really enjoyed it. So the characters, we don't have a lot of characters. Like अभी तक हमने जो देखे खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा था character का list. It's not like this. We have very few characters. The main character is Marlowe. The one, he is going to Africa on a job. Then we have Marlowe's aunt. A very small role she had. She only had this role of helping Marlowe to get this job. Then we have Kurtz. Kurtz is the person who Marlowe have to meet in Africa. Then we have Kurt's mistress. This is an African lady. She is like, she lives in Africa and then she helps Kurtz. Then we have the general manager, the workers, like these are the side characters, like the general manager, the brickmaker. And then in the end, we get to see Kurt's intended, or Kurt's fiance, you can say, whom Marlowe meets after Kurt's death. And then we have an instance of Free Selwyn, this man who was actually in Marlowe's position before he was killed. So these are all the characters. Then moving on, we have our next novel, which is A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. It was written by James Joyce in 1916. So he was a modernist writer. He used a very strong autobiographical presence. This novel can also be classified as semi-autobiographical. It uses the technique of stream of consciousness. It has at least dual consciousness, at least. First is the consciousness of Stephen, And then another is the consciousness of a mature conscious which runs parallel to Stephen's point, because Stephen जो है, he is shown from like when he was really young and then he grew up a little bit, his adolescence, and then when he's old, like he's a teenager, then he's old, like he's mature, everything. So we get to see this like as he's growing. This is the first consciousness. और उसके अलावा there is another consciousness which is like very mature, this person who can see from the top what is happening, he can see. Then about irony, aesthetic, all this. And this is also a Bildungsroman because we get to see the protagonist growing old and learning and moving. This is also a Kunstelroman. I'm not sure if this is the correct pronunciation, but the spelling is Kunstelroman, which means the novel which shows the growth of an artist. तो जैसे कि हमें टाइटल में दिख रहा है कि दिस इज़ द पोर्ट्रेट, कि दिस इज़ the growth. This novel portrays the growth of the artist. This novel total has 5 chapters and 19 sections divided in these 5 chapters. This novel follows the principal theory of aesthetics. The first being art is status brought by formal rhythm of beauty. Second is art of beauty, of good and evil. And the third is 3 stages of apprehension in Aquinas, which is integritas, which means wholeness, then consonatia, which is harmony, and claritas, which is radiance. ये जो aesthetics की theory है, you can get a question on based on this theory of aesthetics because पहले भी exam में ये आ चुके हैं. Then we discuss about the women who were in Stephen's life. सबसे पहले we had Stephen की mother, then we had Dante, then we had Mercedes, which was a movie character which Stephen was crushing on. Then we also have women in brothel, which Stephen went to. Then Eileen, who was Stephen's first crush. And then we have Emma. He falls in love with her and never really gets over her. So these are the women in Stephen's life. Moving on, we have Block 8, which is A Passage to India, which was written by Edward Morgan Foster. This was written from 1912 to 1914 and it was published in 1924. This novel focuses on history and psychology. It has a third-person point of view. The setting is in early 20th century in India in Chandrapur village. तब इंडिया को आज़ादी नहीं मिली थी. We were still under the British rule. उस वक्त की ये स्टोरी है. We have main characters which is Dr. Aziz. Then we have Adela who comes to India and she is Ronnie's fiancé. Then we have Mrs. Moore who's Ronnie's mother. She came with Adela to visit India. Of course, we have Ronnie. He's the British administrator who's working in India for the British government. So he doesn't like Indians much. Mrs. Moore and Adela, they want to see India and they want to explore more. Then they get to meet Dr. Aziz and then they plan to go onwards to the caves and then the story unfolds. Then we have Mr. Turton. At his party, everyone meets. Then we have Cyril Fielding. He's a very noble British man. He's actually British, but he wants to help people, like he really wants to help people. Then we have Professor Godbole, who's Aziz's professor. And then they all go together. They all plan to go together to the caves. Then finally, moving on to our last blog, which is by Muriel Sparks. This is The Prime of Miss Jane Brodie. So this, actually I did not read the novel, but I watched the movie. It's a good movie. You can get to watch it on YouTube. Just search and you will get to see the movie. So this lady, the teacher, Jane Brodie, the novel is about her and then how she wants to change the world and everything, but something else happens. So she has 5 students. जैसे कि मिस्टर एंड मिसेस बेनेट की 5 बेटियाँ थी, मेन फोकस इसकी 5 स्टूडेंट्स हैं, विच इज़ सैंडी स्ट्रेंजर, रोज स्टैनली, मैरी, 4th is Jenny Gray, and 5th is Eunice Gardiner. These are the 5 main students which she likes. This is like a cult that she's developing in her school. Then we have Mr. Teddy Lloyd. She falls in love with this one. Then we have Mr. Gordon Lothar, Miss Mackey, Miss Lockhart, Joyce Emily Hammond, Miss Ellen and Ellison Kerr, Miss Gaunt, and you. If you want more character analysis of all these characters, I have added a link in my blog from Lit Charts. तो आपको उसमें सारा डिस्क्रिप्शन इन सारे कैरेक्टर्स का मिल जाएगा. सो इफ़ यू आर गोइंग टू pursue a question from this novel, you can actually get a detailed summary of all the characters and all the story, everything from this link. So I hope ये जो क्विक रिविजन है आपको समझ में आया होगा और आपको याद रहेंगे सारे कैरेक्टर्स. एंड अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. सारे जो, जैसे कि मैं पहले बता चुकी हूँ इस वीडियो में, कि सारे जो क्वेश्चंस हर ब्लॉग से आए हुए हैं वो मैंने एक दूसरे वीडियो में बनाए हैं, तो उसकी लिंक एडेड है. प्लीज़ उसको चेक करिए इस वीडियो के बाद. ताकि आपको जो सारे क्वेश्चंस हैं अटेम्प्ट कर, आप देख के समझ में आएगा आपको कि आर यू गोइंग टू बी एबल टू अटेम्प्ट द क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दीज novels or not. So you can prepare yourself accordingly. I'm also going to discuss question paper from the old question paper which we have already. So make sure to check out all those videos as well. Hope to see you guys in the next one.